start, and this is week 2 hook 'em up.
My family and I were just so close. Like, we're stupidly close.
I'm Tina Grimmie. I'm Christina's mom.
And I'm Christina's dad, Bud Grimmie.
I love my dad. He gives me the greatest advice. And the biggest piece of advice he's ever given me, and I quote, "Never be embarrassed or afraid to be single." My mom is she's just so fun to be with, honestly. She's like the party.
Hi, I'm Marcus Grimmie, and I am Christina's older brother.
My brother, honestly, is a really big influence on me. He's a year older than me. We're like best friends. But he's always been that guy that would just tell me, like, Christina, okay, you be you, and you know, and it was just like so good to hear growing up.
Well, we always got along. There's never been really a time when we were like sibling rivalries ever. Even she's been an inspiration to me, and she always grew up saying how I was a big inspiration to her, this, that, but I mean, just the way she does have a natural gift. It's unbelievable.
Christina's really easy to get along with.
She's very easy.
She really is.
She's a joy. How did I feel about her putting videos on YouTube? Okay, absolutely not.
She was like, you need to get off the internet before some creepy man comes and tries to like track you down. And my dad was more like, okay, no, this is a good idea. Let's, you know, see how well she does.
She comes to me with her iPod and she's checking her email. And she says, Dad, there's something wrong with my email. I delete them, but they're still there. So I take it and I delete 50. And there's still 50 there, but they're 50 different ones. And I'm like, delete 50 more. There was thousands of emails like overnight. So then there was a wedge because I was saying, if it's okay, it's not that bad, we'll monitor it as close as we can.
I lost. And then things started happening. And then you know what I did? I just prayed more.
The Party in USA was the third one she put up. And it was rising so fast.
She had 100,000.
No, we said we're going to have a 100,000 view party. I mean, I don't know what it is now, but it's in that song was the original big.
Might have hit 10 million now. I don't know.
Yeah, it's in the millions. But that's when it really got to me that I didn't want to stand in the way of if she's really going to be a good singer and have a career of it. I didn't want to be blocking that, but yet I didn't want to just feed her to the wolves either. So.
My mom did not want to move to LA at all, ever. In fact, I asked her, even before I started YouTube, hey Mom, if anything like ever happened with my career, do you think that we could move to LA?
I said, no way. Are you crazy?
And then, you know, here we are, living in LA.
I thought it was about time. I think it's really cool. I mean, because I guess everyone grows up at different paces, and I was ready to kind of be on my own in a sense. It was kind of cool with me and my dad chilling, and Christina needed to get out there to work, to be in an environment where like musicians are everywhere and the business is everywhere. So it was really good, and I just kind of wanted it ASAP.
My whole family did not move out with me at first. At first, it was just me and my mom, because my dad had a job and my brother had a job, and it's like they couldn't just up and leave their job, you know?
I wasn't going to let my 17-year-old daughter come out here by herself.
My dad and my brother didn't move out until a year and a half later. So we were apart for a really long time, which was incredibly hard.
And it was pretty rough. I flew out a couple times. They flew home for Christmas for 3 weeks.
Well, we've renewed our vows.
Yeah.
We're married 25 years.
At the Ocean City Beach, where I engaged her.
Yep.
And then when everyone came out here and we were all like as a family again, it was just easier to live life, you know?
It's warmer.
The weather's a lot better.
My family and we love LA. It's like, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else other than LA. I think I would kind of just want to live here the rest of my life. That's my 19-year-old self speaking. My mom, she said from the get-go, like, you know, when we move, I'm just gonna be a full-on support mom.
I'm humbled more than I could say. I mean, I'm proud of her as far as.
She works hard at it.
But
she stays grounded.
I'm like on 3 times of breast cancer. So when I look at her, and I see what God is doing in her life. I'm just extremely humbled. Number one, I was diagnosed in 1995, so she was a year old. My son was 2. So they kind of grew. I mean, I've been good, praise God. She don't come out to me and go, oh. I mean, when she was little, when I was diagnosed again, I remember holding them both in my arms. And I was 4, stage 4, so it was not good.
Stage 4, that's crazy. How did you recover from that?
I didn't, God. Because I know there was nothing that they could do for me.
Yeah, there were times when even the doctors and the nurses were like, she's doing so well. Like, remember the time with your ankles? Your ankles aren't swollen at all right now. And they called other people in. Come here, look. She's at this stage, and she was getting ready to have chemo for the 2nd time, and they had to do surgery on her heart.
It's kind of like a part of your life. Mm-hmm. It's part of your life.
You know I love you. I'm so proud of you. We have matching necklaces.
Well, my necklace, she got that for me for Mother's Day. And a friend of hers bought hers a couple years ago.
Bottom line is, I love my family and we hang out a lot.
So how you guys doing?
They're filming you.